We are working this month to raise money to prepare kids for the beginning of the school year with our Tools to Schools campaign. This year, we've worked with some local companies to provide additional backpacks and supplies to students impacted by the Spokane area fires. KREM 2's Laura Papetti is live for us this morning to tell us more about it. Yeah, and Laura, this year the need is even greater. Tell us more. Good morning.
Good morning, Tim. The need is so great. First of all, there's so much need on any given year. And then, of course, now, in addition, we have families that are really struggling following these fires. So I wanted to tell you about a phone call that I got. It's been about a week and a half now from a company called Northwest Registered Agent. And they said to me, we would love to give some money to people impacted by fire, but we're not sure what to do. And at that time, I was working on Tools to Schools and figuring out how can we expand that to make sure we include the kids that are in those impacted neighborhoods. So we called Spokane Public Schools and they said, you know what? There are 4 really heavily impacted schools that we would love to give out backpacks to every student, because they said something interesting. And what that was is that even if somebody's house didn't burn down, but those kids live in those neighborhoods, it's so tough right now because there's been a lot of fear, evacuations, and they're watching their friends suffer. So we worked with communities and schools and our friends at Office Depot, and of course with that underwriting from Northwest Registered Agent, and we've bought 1,500 backpacks. We'll be loading this trailer right behind me later this morning and making a delivery to 4 different schools. Earlier last week, we started sorting supplies and those backpacks for the Tools to Schools campaign. Those will go to area schools all over the region, but the ones that are designated for the fire victims, those will go to 4. And we're talking about Indian Trail, Flett Middle School, Balboa, and Woodridge. Here's what somebody had to say who works for Northwest Registered Agent.
When you're a kid, your neighborhood is everything you know. And if that neighborhood changes, whether your house is there or not in the end, that's something that you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life. And so to be able to just kind of reach out and do anything at this point in time was all we really wanted to do. And to be a part of our community in a time of need is everything. Like, if you have that ability, you should step up.
Okay, Jeremy might look pretty familiar. Former KREM colleague here, now works for a Northwest Registered Agent, again on the team last week that volunteered, and then giving that money to underwrite not only the backpacks that'll go in there, but also underwriting some gift cards as well so that families can get some of the supplies they need to get the kids ready for the big school year. Of course, so much happening for those families, all the families going back to school. We say good luck on the first week of school. Back to you.